Hey, beautiful. What are you up to?
Well, I just got the kids off to the sitter, and I'm gonna get dressed to go to work.
Have you got time for a cup of coffee?
Well,
I'd really like to see you.
what about lunch?
Oh, come on, Brooke. You know what that place is like around lunchtime. You'll never get away.
So why do you need to see me?
I miss you. Honestly, I've been feeling a little distance lately.
Yes, I know. Me too.
And what do you say?
Okay. Meet me at Beverly Cafe.
Great. I'll see you later.
Bye. Ridge?
How's working your nightgown?
Well, I haven't had a chance to change it.
Where are the kids?
They're off at the sitters already.
Oh, damn it.
Ridge, if I knew you were coming over...
No, it's not your fault.
What's wrong with you? Why are you in such a foul mood?
I just wanted to see the kids, that's all.
That's what you're so upset about?
Look, maybe tonight I'll come by after work, all right?
Well, sure, if you're free.
Why wouldn't I be free?
You're a married man, remember?
Yeah, right.
Ridge, wait a minute. What's wrong?
Nothing, Logan. I'll see you at work.
Ridge, what is it?
My lovely wife didn't come home last night.
What?
You have time for a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Here, I'll put these away for you.
Connor? Hi. It's about breakfast.
Hi. Don't tell me you've been here all night.
I'm afraid so. Jay, for the first time in my career, I am falling behind.
Why? Are you carrying more cases than usual?
No, not really.
But you're giving one a lot more time.
Jay, I am stymied. I am baffled about something.
What?
This client, he's so intelligent and he has so much to give, but he's besieged by demons.
What kind of demons?
Well, I told you about this horrible disease that his lover has. She's dying and it just drags on day after day. And then there are his parents, especially his mother.
And what about his mother?
I don't know.
Well, was she abusive?
No, it's just the opposite. She was always there for him. He's very close to her, even though she still lives in Scotland. But his father, that is definitely a case of abuse. He's died a long time ago. I'm still puzzled by his mother. I just can't make this add up.
Well, here. I wanted you to see this.
How did you know?
I saw him leaving your office the last time I was here. He's the patient you're talking about, isn't he?
Jay, you know I can't tell you that.
Of course. I shouldn't have asked.
Dr. James Warwick, Director of Research at the International Psychological Institute, was on the verge of the medical discovery of his career. According to Barbara Holman, his assistant, Dr. Warwick had isolated the brain cells responsible for genetic predisposition toward personality traits. It was on the eve of submitting this research that Dr. Warwick strangely vanished, leaving only a note requesting an indefinite leave. This is incredible.
Has he told you any of this?
No. Yes, Sandra. Okay, thank you. Dr. Warwick is on his way in for his appointment.
careful with this man.
Why don't you go out the side door?
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Is this too early?
Depends what you're here for.
Well, maybe some breakfast, maybe an early lunch, and even earlier dinner.
You must be very hungry.
In more ways than one.
So it's breakfast that you're after.
Yeah, that sounds good. Whatever.
That is why you're here, isn't it?
Why do you do this to me?
Do what?
Make me hang it out there like laundry on a clothesline.
Hang it out?
My intentions? Do you really need me to explain them to you?
You'd rather not?
No, I'd rather not.
Really? That's so interesting. Why not?
First of all, half the time I don't know what they are. And second, I don't...
You just found yourself at my door this morning and you have no idea why you were there.
Who taught you to be so damned analytical?
The men in my life.
Well, they didn't do you any favors.
Oh, to the contrary, I think it's the one thing they did for me. Maybe the only thing they did for me.
Well, now we're getting somewhere.
And where's that?
The things that a man can do for you.
Oh, you mean besides teaching me how to be cold, self-centered, and analytical?
Exactly.
Well, I'd be very interested in hearing about those things.
Sorry, I can't tell you about it.
Can you show me?
If you let me.
I know what you're after, Connor. What every man is after.
Now, we're not going to be analytical, right?
Oh, don't worry. Because on this particular morning, I just happened to be after the same thing.
How are you?
Fine.
You seem preoccupied this morning.
As a matter of fact, I am.
Do you want to talk to the doctor about it? What is it?
James, I have to be honest with you.
I expect you to be.
I've been treating you for over a month now, and I feel like you're holding back on me.
Taylor, I wouldn't be sitting here if I could be perfectly open with you about everything.
True.
But consciously, I don't think I'm hiding anything.
Well, I think you are.
What?
The source of your problem is not this woman that you're in love with, and the fact that she is dying. It's something else.
Go on.
It has to do with your parents.
My parents?
Well, we can start with your father, a man who abused you and who has since died.
You surprise me, Taylor.
Why?
You think this is merely a case of child abuse. I am a doctor. I have studied dysfunctional families all of my life. I know more about them than practically anybody. If that were my problem, believe me, I would have taken care of it a long time ago. No, Doctor. Take my word for it. Paternal maltreatment has nothing whatsoever to do with my mental disease.
Thanks.
Well, I've got a shoulder to lean on and an ear to bend.
Logan, I didn't come here to whine about my wife.
Ridge, we're friends. Isn't that what you've been telling me?
Yes?
So, then let me be a friend.
I'm not so sure you can help me out with this one.
You're upset because Taylor stayed out all night. Where was she, Ridge?
Taylor was working.
Working? That's all?
Well, yeah.
Ridge, you have been working late every night for the last 6 weeks.
She wasn't just working late. She worked all night. She didn't come home. At least I came home.
Well, did she call you?
Yes.
Look, I really don't mean to defend Taylor, but I think you're getting a little too excited about nothing.
She called to tell me she was working late, not she was working all night.
Well, are you sure that's where she was? At the office?
Where else would she be? Yes, she was at the office. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm overreacting here. I don't know.
Well, it is very interesting.
What is that?
That you'd overreact?
Oh, yeah, that's incredibly interesting, all right.
It's not like you, Ridge. You sure you're not just a tad insecure?
You're not convinced?
No, I'm not.
Look, my father was domineering. He was strict. He was emotionally abusive, terribly so. But my mother more than made up for that.
You've told me that, but it just doesn't add up.
Why doesn't it add up?
Since your father died when you were relatively young, the support and love of your mother would have been a greater influence on your life. But I don't see that.
Maybe you're looking too hard.
James, I've been up with this all night. You've definitely got some kind of agenda with both of your parents. But it's more than just having an abusive father. I'm certain of that. Why can't you just tell me?
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I want you to tell me what it is you're hiding. James, please don't deny it. That insults my intelligence. You're too good of a friend to do that. I came to a decision last night. It's a little out of the ordinary, but it's the only way I know to help you.
What is it?
I'm going to Scotland. I want to talk to your mother.
You are in a mood, huh?
Well, I'm human.
Well, I was beginning to wonder.
Don't push it.
Sorry. Oh, I almost don't know where to begin.
I do.
This is gonna be something.
Better than you thought?
Much better than I thought.
This is your lucky day.
Yours too.
It's been a long time.
Did I pick the right morning to come over or what?
Why did you pick this morning?
I don't know.
Was I your second choice?
You don't want to ask that.
I don't have to now.
Karen, you were not second choice.
But Brooke wasn't available, was she?
We were gonna have breakfast together, okay?
Well, she blew you off.
Well, something came up.
Like it always does. Well, so much for that.
So much for what?
For our special morning.
Oh, come on, Karen. Don't let a little thing like this spoil the magic. I want you. I need to make love to you. Now.
I'm sorry, that was really insensitive of me.
I'm not insecure.
Ridge, I know you're not. Let's just forget I said it, all right? But you are upset about something.
I'm upset because Taylor didn't come home last night.
Well, she was working. Are you sure that's actually what she really was doing?
Yes, she's got this case that's consuming her.
Oh, well, it must be interesting.
Someone she knew in medical school.
A man or a woman?
A man. Don't start with me here.
Ridge, I didn't say anything.
This is so damn frustrating. We haven't been able to connect lately, and as soon as I get a night off, she doesn't even come home from work. Maybe I should take her away for a few days.
Wait, maybe you should take her away after the showing.
Just need to get away for a weekend.
Wait a minute, Ridge. I need you here.
Logan, if I don't work this out with Taylor, I'm not going to be any good to you or anyone else. Now, I'll make it up to you. But I need now to spend some time with my wife.
You're going to Scotland?
To visit your mother.
You must be joking.
No, I'm not. Of course, you might object.
Of course I object.
Then you are trying to hide something.
No.
Then what's the problem?
You're crossing too many boundaries, that's the problem. A doctor would never visit a patient's family if the patient objected.
If I am going to help you, I have to get your mother's perspective because you won't give me one.
My mother's a very busy woman.
What does she do?
She helps the underprivileged. Sometimes she's gone for days. You can't just expect to go there and see her.
Are you trying to keep me from talking to her?
Don't be ridiculous.
Look, James, if I'm going to be of value to you, I have to get more information on you. Your mother can fill in some of those blanks. She's the only one who can. Now, I understand if you object, but you are hiding something from me, consciously or subconsciously. I need to uncover that, James. If you were in my position, what would you do? Sandra? Yes, I'd like you to book me on a flight to Scotland. That's right, I'd like to leave today. I'll take the next flight out.